first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. One out, nobody on. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Sinking liner toward left, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Hey, Dan, I would imagine guys like this frustrated the heck out of you.
Oh, they do. You know, you make quality pitches, they fight, they scratch, and then that one pitch that you leave up in the zone, they're able to take advantage of it and drive it for a base hit.
Quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Michael Young.
Now it'll be Michael Young. He grounded out last time up. Set and the pitch. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
This is on the ground over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 1-0 to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. We are still scoreless. Stepping in once again is Carlos Beltran. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. This one's flared out toward left. In there, a base hit. It's like magic or something. He's given up a boatload of hits, but they haven't been able to chase a runner home.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. Pitch out, nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Beltran gets his lead at first, nobody out. Nope. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, the pitch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in next, Adrian Gonzalez, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
The 1-1 home. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Young for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Hideki Matsui, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A pause, and the 0-2. struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now, Eric Davis. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And now the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
Runner back safely. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here comes the mound, and we've seen the end this afternoon of Cliff Lee. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Wade Davis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fly ball, but far too shallow to get that run in. Judge is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging.
The left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Next up, Kyle Lewis. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runner still at second and third with one away now. First pitch of the AB now. And that misses for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 11.
First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Meadows moving back. And he can't get to it as it bounces over the wall for a ground rule double, and the tying run will be in scoring position.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
At the plate now is Javier Baez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Looking for a productive at-bat here. Get that runner from second over to third.
The 1-0 home. In the air to right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Striding in is Ketel Marte. Potential tying run for him at third base. Carlos Gonzalez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 14, Carlos Gonzalez.
From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Derek Jeter is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Here's the 0-2, and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Carlos Gonzalez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Fletcher. Victor Martinez is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 41, Victor Martinez.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. So the Bronx Bombers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
3-0 now. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
3-1 the count now. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. And in the past against Wade Davis, he's 1 for 4. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Number 50.
Now the first pitch. The 1-0.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Fletcher on at first, nobody out. Hit back up the middle. There's Baez. Marte for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
To the plate now, Michael Young. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Popped him up. Marte ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Toronto leads this one 1-0. Into the box, Aaron Judge. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 1-0. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Davis is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Next to hit, Carlos Beltran, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 1 pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now time granted here as they'll step out to rethink things, down 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now at the plate, Alex Rodriguez on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
2 out, nobody on. Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Two, here it is.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. James Karinchak enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 99, James Karinchak.
Adrian Gonzalez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Rodriguez is off of first with 2 away. Quick check on that tying run at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Gomes has it, and this ball's right past him at first base. And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Hideki Matsui, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. The runners will hold, but meanwhile, the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fouled off. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. It remains 1-0. Mariano Rivera is called upon, and it's not for his usual role, just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes.
Count 1-2.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
So now to the plate, Eric Davis. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Ready with the 1 and 2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in next, Alex Bregman. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Beltran is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 1-0. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Now at the plate is Carlos Gonzalez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, not shortstop, Javier.
Next, it'll be Javier Baez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Oh, 2, here it comes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Last chance for the Yankees. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve. 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tyler Glasnow gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Cliff Lee is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Kimbrell earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive.
Yeah, got some in the back like some mosquitoes, and I never play myself. You getting bold on the placebo, these C-notes getting them looser than. That's how it is, and Primo is the feeling when this trio get down to biz. I heard you need a hit. Got the gloves, you been ollie with the slip. Shower me with love, already bathing in drip. This ain't a skip, blue chip on the mission, finna dip. Pole position, little. Been a long time coming.